Welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. Manchester United just beat Brighton by 3 goals to nil. As I said, my preview podcast, I should say, at Manchester United wasn't going to concede any goals. I didn't see Brighton scoring any goals. I mean, they posed threats in the second half, but you know, since we had the wall of Spain in the game and between the posts, no goals were allowed. Uh, my man said, "Thou shalt not pass." Um, yeah, David De Gea starting the goalkeeper because again that's where the game starts. David De Gea had at least in the second half, David De Gea had a very good first half. I mean, I haven't heard David De Gea saving. I haven't seen his name being called that much. Oh, David De Gea saves again. I haven't heard that since probably when Alexis Sanchez signed for Manchester United, and that was like 2 years ago or some shit like that. So, I mean, David here is kind of showing that, yeah, he's kind of getting, he's kind of showing his age, but he's still at a world class stage, and he's just proving his doubters wrong, and proving others that he still has that world class instinct in him. So that's a very good game for David De Gea. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I haven't. I would say Aaron Wan-Bissaka had a very good game at right back. He was very. I think he actually got an assist to Green, which I'm coming to in a second. Yeah, Aaron Wan-Bissaka was very good. Was very tidy in his tackles. You know, as you would expect from any fullback. Nobody was going to pass Wan-Bissaka. There was only one Bissaka. At centre back, I said that Eric Bay was going to start, but I guess Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knew better, and Lindelof slapped in. So I believe Iceman had a very good game. Nothing in between. Again, Brighton at least in the first half wasn't giving that much threat on goals. So I mean, everything was close and tight for the back four. But to complete the back four with the captain Harry Maguire, yeah, I would say the back four was pretty decent, particularly Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw was showing why he needs to start for Manchester United. He was having very good moments on the left hand side. He was giving width to the United's attack, and yeah, he was putting balls into the box. But he still needs to work on it because it's not on a at a high professional level. But I mean, he's improving, so I guess I have to give him that. In midfield, as you would expect, Daddy Matic with the immense performance, the masterful masterpiece performance in midfield at the base as the number 6, Nemanja Matic, world class as ever. I'm saying this guy shouldn't be starting almost every game, but I'm telling you, bro, whenever Matic starts, like in Premier League specifically and exclusively, then you're going to eventually see that this guy is a world class defensive midfielder. People talk about Sergio Busquets or Senior Biscuits. They talk about different defensive midfielders like N'Golo Kante, Jorginho. Daddy Matic, Nemanja Matic is a daddy than data. He has a PhD in defensive midfield degree. You see what I'm trying to say? So this guy knows the position, and I would say this guy was Manchester United's man of the match. Did you see that pass he gave to Greenwood on that counter attack? Bro, if Walls could talk, I mean that was ball playing in poetry. Um in midfield, Paul Pogba, and this is where I guess I have to concede because I said this in a preview video, a previous video of mine. See, my ball is just my blood is just boiling because I'm very upbeat. Um, I said that Manchester United cannot start Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba together. And I actually conceded defeat in my last two videos and said, you know what, that could be erased because when you have a world class defensive midfielder that just stay at the base and doesn't move but controls the pace of the game, Then you can have a box to box flair type of midfield and the number 10 flair type of midfield. So that's the I would say that's the exception you could say. And Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, bro. I mean, what can you say about Paul Pogba? Paul Pogba, although I gave Paul Pogba a lot of shit, I ain't go act like I didn't. I gave Paul Pogba a lot of shit, but we go excuse that for the past for next time. But Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes was world class in midfield. Bruno Fernandes with that first goal, I mean, he could have had a hat trick, but the first one hit the post, the next one scored out of the box, and the volley from Greenwood's cross, which we'll get into in a second. That boy is going to be a world class player for Manchester United. And since I mentioned his name just a while ago, Mason Greenwood with the finish, like someone was saying on Twitter that Van Persie, I think Van Persie and Greenwood have like a small bit of similarities, but when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I think Van Persie and Greenwood are different players. I think Greenwood has a higher potential to be a better player than Van Persie. Again, that's not his exact word, but that's what he's getting into. And I'm saying, bruh, well, I am a youngster. I'm a youngster in the game, I'm saying, but I've watched a lot of clips of Van Persie, especially when he was young at Arsenal. And I'm telling you, watch that guy when he was at Arsenal playing as a left winger for Arsenal under Arsene Wenger. Dude, that you could if you didn't know football and someone showed you a small clip of Mason Greenwood, you would think that is Greenwood himself. If at Arsenal, I'm telling you, dude, the way he moved, Mason Green would display a lot of Van Persie tendencies and characteristics and personal behaviors on the pitch. But I mean, I would say to each his own. But you can't just help but to think that this guy is not going to be a world class talent. He's going to be a world class talent. He's arguably the best teenager, attacking wise anyway, teenager on the planet. And I say that convincing and wholeheartedly. He's just a world class player. And the assist to Bruno Fernandes' goal, dude, I don't even think fire is the appropriate word to describe that assist, because that was just smoke thrown from heaven. Like that assist was just off the chain. Anthony Martial didn't have one of his best games, but I mean the guy's young and he's human, so let's not knock him for that. He'll come again next time, so to speak. Marcus Rashford. Now, I did say in my last video that Marcus Rashford, due to injury, needs to shake up a bit. Needs to give him a few time. It's been a while. He's hit form, but Marcus Rashford in this game has shown that he lacked confidence on the ball. Like there was a lot of space where Marcus Rashford was given the ball, but he just ran into the defender and he lost the ball. He lost possession of the ball. Um, If Marcus Rashford continues to play like that for like in the next game, I would say United needs to drop him. Play Daniel James on the left wing. Yeah, play him on the left wing and make Marcus Rashford, you know, get himself into form. Like let him be more match fit. Maybe he's fit physical, but he needs to be more match fit. He needs to be more mentally aware so he can prepare himself for playing good football for Manchester United. Because you know that Marcus Rashford can be a very good player for Manchester United, and he is that player. But he needs a consistency, that consistency to be a world class player for Manchester United. Um, Odenigalo, not that much from him. He came on for Martial. Mason Greenwood just mentioned him. I think Daniel James is a very good substitution for the second half because tired legs against pace against fresh baked legs. I mean, yeah, Daniel James is going to expose a lot of players with that pace and space, of course. But Yeah, that I think that's where Daniel James needs to slot in at the moment. Yeah. Brandon Williams came in for who did he came in for someone, but I think he had a decent game. So that's my thoughts for the game. I think Manchester United fans are very pleased with the performance by Manchester United. Very, very, very immense, very, very good game. I'm just lost for words. I can't even speak properly because my tongue is so twisted. But that was a very good game for Manchester United. And again, leave your comments down below in the comment section who you believe is Manchester United's man of the match or the man of the match in the game generally. And also leave hold on. Yeah. What's your rating for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer based on the starting lineup? Do you think he got it right? Well, obviously he got it right because of the 3 goals and 3 points. But do you think is this the guy that should lead Manchester United going on? Is he really? Leave your comments below if you believe that. If you believe that Manchester United is going to be very successful under his reign as a manager, comments below. Okay, I'll shout you guys in the next video podcast. Peace.